Fostering Organizational Innovation and Creativity by Jabbour. In the past, a business could function with a centralized chain of command where all innovation and creativity flowed from the top. But the global business environment has changed, and it has surpassed this outdated system. Modern consumers are not only more numerous now, but demand more, communicate more, and have more information at their disposal. Due to this change in consumers, the business environment has adapted, and the need for a decentralized, rapid decision-making system has become apparent. As seen with companies like Google, Microsoft, Apple, and Facebook, innovation and creativity are key components of modern business's success. However, these companies' innovation and creativity tends not to come from the top, but on the contrary, comes from the employees. Therefore, modern managers must foster these innovations through various means. Defining innovation and creativity. According to Babasaheb Patil's presentation, Creativity and Innovation, creativity is a mental process involving the generation of new ideas or concepts, or new associations between existing ideas or concepts. So essentially, creativity is the nature of creating something new, whether it be ideas or methods. While innovation, as Patil explains, is about creating value and increasing efficiency, and therefore growing your business. Fostering organizational innovation and creativity. So there are some important factors involved when considering organizational innovation, and there are actually 5 which you can see on the chart right here. The first is organizational climate, which is the current situation or overall climate of an organization. It should be positive, relaxed, and motivational. Number 2 is the organizational culture. The culture of the organization and its employees should also be supportive and accepting. Number 3, structures and systems. The structure of command and accompanying systems within the organization should effectively allow and promote creativity and innovation. Number 4, leadership style. The style of leadership utilized within the organization should allow for and even encourage creative thinking. Number 5, resources and skills. The resources and skills available to the organization and its employees should also aid in the creative process. Fostering organizational innovation and creativity. Google's 20% factor. Google and 3M are 2 companies that have implemented fascinating systems in order to foster creativity. In the article Google's 20% Factor by Aaron Hayes, he states that at Google, employees are told to take 20% of their time during work hours to do whatever they like. That something has to be legal and it has to be something ethical, but what it doesn't have to be is productive. If they want to play pool, fine. Jog? No problem. Sleep? Well, okay. Likewise with 3M, their engineers have an hour a day to do whatever they want, as long as they share their innovations. These systems definitely seem to be working for the both of them, as they have incredible track records in terms of innovation and profit. Fostering organizational innovation and creativity. The managerial duties. The first managerial duty is to support creativity. It's common for employees to withhold their creativity because they don't feel that their organization supports their idea, or that they won't be taken seriously. So it must be made clear that their creativity is, in fact, supported by the organization, and that management will take all creativity and innovation seriously. The second managerial duty is to reward creativity. Incentives are always a good way to achieve a desired outcome. In accordance with this, rewarding employees for their innovations is a great way to encourage more innovation. For example, setting goals for employees to innovate current work processes and make them more efficient, and then rewarding them for doing so can be a great starting point. These rewards and incentives can be anything from money to intangible incentives like recognition. Fostering organizational innovation and creativity. The policies, procedures, and environment. Anonymity and confidentiality. As stated in the article 6 Ways to Unleash Creativity in the Workplace by Michael Poe, your employees may already be motivated to be creative, but have no outlets to voice out their wonderful ideas. While the outspoken ones can always speak to the management about some suggestions they have in mind, others may be too shy or afraid to do so in this manner. So for these situations, providing a suggestion box that allows for anonymity and confidentiality would be beneficial. Innovation centers and teams. The creation of innovation centers and innovation teams could be beneficial as well. An innovation center is essentially a center that provides creativity guidance and teaching. The center could also incorporate isolation rooms, which would provide a safe place for people to express their ideas. For example, according to the article Fostering Creativity in the Workplace, What Works, What Doesn't by Jason Thibault, On the Microsoft campus in Redmond, Washington, numerous buildings have small rooms where employees can sequester themselves away from distraction, enabling them not only the opportunity to focus on tasks at hand, but also to let their mind wander without feeling pressure from watchful eyes. So coupled with these centers are innovation teams, which are essentially groups of employees that are tasked with innovating specific methods, work processes, or ideas. Diversity among employees. Sarah Harvey writes in the April 2013 edition of the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, "Groups can improve their creativity by drawing on the diverse perspectives of group members. So, an organization's employees should be diverse with different backgrounds and knowledge in order to let creativity and innovation flourish." A positive work environment. Scientists have determined that those who are in a relaxed and positive state are much more likely to foster innovation and creativity. Hence, positive and socially accepting work environments is vital to the creative processes of employees. Fostering organizational innovation and creativity. Individual employees. So coupled with the determinants for successful innovation on an organizational scale is an individual employee's determinants for creativity. As you can see on the chart here, the components of an individual employee's creativity include field experience and technical expertise, creativity skills, and intrinsic motivation. Conclusion. Innovation and creativity are vital components of any modern business's success. In accordance with that mindset, now that innovation and creativity have been properly defined and the determinants for successful organizational and individual innovation have been outlined, they can be related to the workplace. So, an organization must have the correct climate, culture, structure, systems, leadership, resources, and skills to properly encourage and foster creativity and innovation. To accomplish this task, an organization first needs employees with optimal levels of technical expertise, natural creativity, and intrinsic motivation. After, a company could emulate Google's massively successful 20% policy, utilize the outlined managerial duties, or incorporate the various policies, procedures, and environmental cultures and climates. So, in conclusion, the implementation of this methodology can drastically increase overall efficiency and profit through the fostering of creativity and innovation.